Well, it's a great opportunity this year as we think about how we prioritise our time for Jesus and grow as disciples. That small groups is just such a fantastic way to do that week by week. So to help us understand a bit more about small groups at St. Bart's, I'd love you to join me in welcoming Leigh and Wadzi and Todd up the front. Well, as you might not be aware, that at St. Bart's we have over 26 different small groups that meet both in Toowoomba, in Brisbane, in person, at St. Bart's or in home. So if you guys want to step a bit, we'll just make sure we can grab you for everybody online too. So to start with, I'd love you to share with everybody what small group are you currently part of and how long have you been part of that?
Thanks, Amy. Good morning, everyone. I am with Anne and John Strachan's group, which meets on a Thursday evening. I joined last year, but over the years that I've been coming to St. Bart's, I've been in small groups, and they've always been wonderful.
Hello, everyone. I've been going to two, so I started going to the Mums and Bubs sometime mid-2020, and then started going to Patrice and Adam's last year, just on a fortnight.
My name's Todd. I go along to Adam and Patrice's Low group on Wednesday night. I've been attending for about last year.
Great. And so, particularly last year, how did you find being part of a small group help you grow as a disciple?
I thought it was great for me. At that time in my life, I have grown in my confidence in being a disciple, and I feel much more connected with the mission of St. Bart's and making friends, and I just think it's been important for my own growth at this time in my life.
I think my family and I have had a particularly hard year, so grew as a disciple, just having something to focus on and the truth of God in the midst of various uncertainties and hard things.
Yeah, for me, I find it really helpful to kind of meet with a group of people from St. Bart's and that share the same purpose to kind of study God's word more, to go more deeper about the sermon, and to hear what others have to say and think about what's God's word, how they apply it to their lives. That's helpful.
So whilst all the groups look really different, we all follow the same teaching series. So whatever's preached on Sunday, that's the opportunity you get in your group to go a bit deeper with that. So what would you say then if somebody was thinking about joining a small group or just a little bit unsure, what would your words be to them?
I would say give it a go. It could be the right time in your life, and you don't know till you try, but I've always found that everybody's very welcoming at St. Bart's, and that extends to small groups. And everybody, I think, gets something different out of it. So, if you need to approach someone that you know from church, you may not know a lot, but I'm quite sure that anyone you approach will be able to guide you and support you in that. And if that group isn't the right one, there'll be another one. So just commit that to God, and, He will be with you on that journey.
Yeah, say the same. Just go and try. It's been a really helpful and lovely experience for me and my husband, and also I'd forgotten before, but it was really hard during the lockdown, but it was online, and then someone graciously offered to drop me off to Mums and Bubs mostly every week when I was going, so there'll be a way to get there. Just try and enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely sign up after church with Amy. It's a really helpful time. Always encouraging to go each week. Sometimes it is a struggle to go along. It feels hard after a busy week. You might feel tired after work, or just other things. A lot of other things built up in your week. But it's always refreshing when you come home and know that you kind of sat under God's word, and it's really always helpful and encouraging. So yeah.
Great. Well, thank you all for just sharing a little bit about small groups. Would you like to join with me thanking Todd, Leigh and Wadzi?